They look cool. Have you played them?
The Surge. I tried to play the first one. I did not like it.
You know what? I think it'd probably be better to just go through from the top there and just kind of place them as we go.
You want
Because,
to do
like,
that?
yeah, let's just do that.
Okay.
Let's go to Wukong. Let's start off with Wukong.
Wukong. I
So I,
enjoyed this game.
yeah, I'm gonna divert to you on this one because I haven't played it, but it looks awesome. But
So
I also heard it's like a boss rush mode kind of
so
deal.
that's the thing. So this game, you can fit it in the genre, right? But this game is
Hmm.
definitely more of a boss rush action RPG. Everything's very heavy. Like you get the giant ass staff, and that's all you really get. When you're swinging it, it feels you feel the weight. Like it moves like you're swinging a 10-ton staff.
But can't you
Um,
get like after you beat the bosses, you get their powers
you
too?
get their powers. Like you can clone yourself, so you can have like 3 clones of you running around on the field too.
Hmm.
There's also you can like climb up onto the pole and stand on it to get like to dodge attacks, and then you swing it out from under you like a giant hammer. There's like a helicopter thing. There's all sorts of stuff in the game. And
Yeah.
I liked it a lot because it actually follows Journey to the West like pretty damn good. Like
Hmm.
they don't deviate from the story too much. Like I forgot, I think it was a hippo. Like in Journey to the West, he finds a hippo and he has to talk to the hippo. And I think he has to beat him in a fight to learn how to do a certain thing, so you can go fight the rat in the sand and actually beat the rat in the sand. And that's
It's like
some,
Mega Man.
yeah, that's like something that's actually in the Journey to the West story. Like Wukong has to learn this technique in order to beat the rat of the desert. So I thought that was really cool. I,
Hmm.
however, I know everybody was like game of the year. I don't think it was game of the year material. I think it's like a solid 8 out of 10 game. It has some problems, mainly frame rate every now and then. But the game
So,
sometimes it feels too everything feels too heavy.
so it's an acceptable Souls like.
I'll accept it. I won't tell you to not play it. It's a great game. You should play it. It is a
That's
lot of
fair.
fun. Just you have to when you're going into it. Remember that stuff feels weighty. It's not this hyper fast, crazy. Until you get certain moves, then you can kind of turn the game into that. But in the beginning, you can't do that. You can't just walk up to somebody and mash and expect to win.
Yeah.
You got to have well placed swings, well placed dodges. The dodging in the game is really good. The parry kind of sucks, in my opinion. I didn't really use the parry at all because I thought it sucked. But I put it right in the middle. I think it's a good middle ground game if you're going to compare it to the rest of the Souls genre. Because
Yeah.
there's like 15 games on this list that are way better than it is. That's just my opinion, though.
Okay. All
All right.
right. Moving on.
All right.
Mm,
So,
I agree with
Blasphemous,
that. I only played a little
Blasphemous, and
bit of it
Blasphemous
though.
Two.
yeah, like it's just that's my general consensus. Like, it's good. Play it.
All
These
right.
next
These
Blasphemous and
two,
games
Blasphemous
I
Two.
know a lot about.
these next two are up to you guys because I did not play these ones. I tried.
Blast. I never
the
played Blasphemous Two.
The visuals were not for me, so I kind of just skipped them. But I know people praise these games, so I'll let you guys have the floor.
Blasphemous Two is metal as fuck. It was so cool. Or Blasphemous One, I should say. I never played Blasphemous Two.
Uh, I liked Blasphemous One a little bit more.
So where would you put them?
I would put them in greatness, to be honest.
Both
I
of them.
thought that they were awesome.
The Penitent One. What a cool character.
Uh,
It was definitely brutal.
I would say
Like,
I like the first one a little more because I don't know if it's nostalgia, but I don't know now that I'm thinking about it.
so I can't say much on Blasphemous Two because I never played it. Blasphemous One, that first boss after you kill him, that's the intro boss, and then he loads his helmet with blood and then
Yep.
puts it on. I was like, damn, this is the type of game we're playing right now. And like all the enemies just felt gross.
I
Like
think
you
that the
just felt you
bosses
were.
were better in the first one. I think that you're
Mhm.
right.
you just felt like you were in like a pretty like desolate, terrible place. Definitely left you feeling like shit. Like and all the environments were pretty cool. I kind of while I didn't enjoy being there, I thought it was really really cool. Like the snow mountain area. Thought that was
Yeah,
kind of neat.
the like last of the first areas there, you can go in any order.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was probably the hardest one out of the three.
But I
And
think
then the big bell.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
I think they're cool games. You know, are they true greatness? I think that's hard to say.
no, I wouldn't say that. I'd say greatness.
Greatness.
I think they're definitely the best of the 2Ds. Well, maybe
Last Face
true
is on here.
true souls like Hollow
I will.
Knight is probably in that category too, but Blasphemous is more of a souls like.
I didn't really care for Hollow Knight. I wasn't a big fan. But the Last Faith, I was.
The Last Faith, I would put. We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
I definitely like Blasphemous more, though.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. On to the next one.
Bloodborne.
True Greatness.
Greatness.
True Greatness. So.
No questions asked.
Now, it's the order of the True Greatness ones.
We'll do that at the end.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we're going to argue.
Yes. We'll do that at the end. Code Vein. I don't know if you two have played this. I have.
Have not. It's up on the list. I thought about playing it.
So,
but it's an anime Souls-like.
Yes, it is basically. I forget who the developer is, but they're one of Bandai's developers. It was their take on a Souls game. It's getting a second one, which actually looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
I beat this game. Be careful. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Like, it's... I can't even say it's acceptable just because there's so many things in it that I didn't really like.
Nah. This won't be for everybody.
I actually think I remember looking at that, and I didn't like the art style.
The art style in motion is kind of gouging to some people.
Yeah. I skipped that one.
Like, the weapons are kind of meh. The highlight was like the character creator, which was pretty cool, but that's not enough to make me like. If someone brought this up to me and was like, "Should I play this?" I'll go, "Have you played Black Myth yet?" If you say no, I'm gonna give you Black Myth Wukong instead. That's just how I feel about it. Like, I didn't hate it, but I also didn't. I wouldn't go out of my way to recommend that game to somebody.
Yeah.
That's just what I think of it. It was a good attempt. The second one looks like they're actually doing it right this time, so I'm actually excited for that. But
yeah, so definitely leave it in the pretty be careful of these section.
Definitely, yeah. Now we're getting into the big boys.
So this is gonna be
the original Dark Souls.
This will be interesting because
the Xbox 360 PS3 version of Dark Souls.
Because like the frame rate drops in this one were awful.
I remember,
especially when you got to like Blighttown.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like in remaster they fixed that.
They do.
So I would put like there would be no reason to play the original Dark Souls if you have Dark Souls Remaster available to you. That's my opinion.
Sound a little bit muffled again, Rick.
Do I?
I heard you though, but I agree with you though. Like, why would you play that when you can go play Remastered where the game actually runs right?
I would actually put it in a lower tier.
Yeah, I'd put it. Yep, right there.
I'd recommend it over. I'd recommend it over Code Vein. Now, where do we put Remastered though?
I think Remastered. I think it's unacceptable. I think it's acceptable. Mm-hmm.
I recommend that over Black Myth. Here's another one. All right, so you got Dark Souls 2, and you got Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the Sin Edition.
This is where a lot of people fight.
They do.
I put a ton of time into Dark Souls 2.
So,
I liked it a lot. Do I think it's the best of the original three? No. I liked it better than Remaster,
hmm
Dark Souls 1 Remaster, but I didn't like it as much as I like 3, you know?
yeah.
I've only
Uh,
played Scholar of the First Sin, so
So I
Yeah, I don't
remember
know.
getting the original version of 2 and absolutely despising it because I hated that they were trying to change everything. And then
yeah.
the Scholar edition came out and they fixed everything I hated about the game pretty much. Except
So the difference,
the online still sucks. That's the only thing I gripe
yeah,
about.
they made Scholar just more challenging because they changed enemy placements and basically like refreshed it, which is great. But the first time I played Dark Souls 2, I ended up getting into the Champions Covenant,
hmm
and I was like, "Cool, Champions Covenant, this is awesome." And then like was getting stomped by the first boss over and over and over again. I'm like, "Why is this happening?" Like I played all through Dark Souls. I played through all of Dark Souls and destroyed that game, and then all of a sudden, like I'm getting whopped by the freaking first boss.
hmm
And then I found out that by joining the Champions Covenant, you basically go into like hard mode. And of course, in true Souls fashion, they don't tell you
Oh yeah, dude.
that it's hard mode. So, um,
oh,
hmm.
So I'd say it falls under the same thing as Dark Souls. Like Dark Souls 2, be careful. But Scholar of the Sin,
I, you know what? I would
it's either
move.
top of acceptable or bottom of greatness.
I would
I
say
would.
top of acceptable because I still didn't like Dark Souls 2.
I'd put. I'd put it in top of acceptable, and then put Dark Souls 2. I would put in acceptable, but behind Black Myth Wukong.
Okay. I'm not gonna argue.
Um,
I didn't like it, but
because I feel like Scholar of the First Sin was an upgrade,
hmm
but I feel like still playing through 2 is still acceptable. Like it's still
okay.
pretty good.
I'll give you it. I don't.
There's a bunch of things I didn't like about it. I didn't like the whatever the stat is that makes your dodges better. You know what I'm talking about? I forget what it's called.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was called.
I didn't like that. I don't know.
I made a fist build in that game, and I made him like an old timey like 1920s boxer. He had a big old mustache and
You want to tussle?
He ran around with no shirt on and just like shorts and boots. And I
Old
called him Mr.
ragtime music playing.
Yeah, I called him Mr. Fister, and he just went and punched everybody. That was fun. All right,
All right.
Dark Souls 3.
Dark Souls 3. I love this game. I think it's true greatness.
I do too.
I agree.
I don't think there. I think Bloodborne. I like Bloodborne more though.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh.
I think
I
no argument.
I think for
I
me,
don't know, dude.
you like Dark Souls 3 over Bloodborne?
Let's argue about that.
I like.
later.
Yeah. Okay.
There's gonna be more to argue about up there than just those two. So I already know. Dead Cells. I played this game. I don't know if you guys did though.
I did not.
Yep. I did.
I loved it. I thought it
Cool
was great.
roguelike.
I think it's one of the non-Souls like I don't even know what to call it. I think this game's in greatness. It's just me. I'd give it the bottom though because no one else in here has played it, so there's no other opinions to go around.
Yeah,
No
I
arguing.
agree. I agree. I think it's fun. It's a great roguelike.
And then
There's
I
a
give
lot of
them
replayability.
so much credit because of all the expansions they did. Like they literally have a whole Castlevania like expansion, and it's all Castlevania stuff. They kept the same gameplay formula, but it's all got a Castlevania code up. It's really freaking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I think it belongs in greatness. So
Yeah, that sounds good. What do you got next?
this
Death's
next
Gambit?
one I have not played. I'm going. It's on my list. Yeah, Death's Gambit. I heard this game's really good.
Cole likes this one.
I do. I love this game. I'm a sucker for the 2D side scrollers that are pixel art.
Floor is yours.
It's in greatness, or yeah, it's in greatness, but below Blasphemous 2.
Okay.
It's really long. There's build variety in it, which is not in Blasphemous.
Yeah.
The bosses were cool. Some of them have cool gimmicks. Like one of my favorites was like the electric dog that's down in like there's like a weird section of the game where shit is like high tech and it's been sitting there for forever. Like it's like ancient technology, but it's robots, and you're a knight. So I think that was cool. The gimmick on that boss was cool. He has like negative energy and positive energy, so you have to like match whatever energy. Yeah, it was cool. I would put it below Blasphemous 2.
Okay.
But I do really like that game a lot.
On my list.
Yep.
One of the few on here I haven't played yet. That's on my list. Alright.
It's long, dude. It's like over 40 hours.
That's fine.
Yeah.
The longer the
30?
game, as long as I'm enjoying it, I don't care. Like, I've been playing the new Donkey Kong a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic game. Like a 9 out of 10. Best Donkey Kong game in years.
Are you playing it on the Switch too?
Yeah.
Switch too?
Yeah, I bought one. I cracked and bought one. I wasn't going to, but then I sent Jake to Target to get me Red Bull, and he calls me. He's like, "Hey, they got Switch 2s." I said, "Come back." And then, do you remember Sega Sean?
Yeah.
I gave him my credit card. I said, "Go buy me a Switch 2 from Target. Make sure it's the Mario Kart one." So he came back with it, and I ended up with one. Now I have a Switch 2. I won't lie, I'm not mad about it. Like, I think the console's great, like, for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not a PS5 or anything like that, but Nintendo, you buy a Nintendo for Nintendo games. That's just how it is. Unless you're a kid and then you play everything on it. But Mario Kart was pretty cool. It's Mario Kart. Donkey Kong is by far the best game on the console. But there's this game called Fast Fusion, which is like, what if F-Zero and Wipeout had a baby?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing racing game.
Oh, like Extreme G.
Yeah, it's like
You ever played
Extreme
those?
G. Yeah, it's like Extreme G. Extreme G is really good. I think that's on the subscription service now. I think.
Yeah, it's on the Nintendo 64 is.
Yeah.
That one is, but the one that I liked was on the original Xbox.
Yeah, those games are so good. I miss racing games like that. I wish they'd do more.
It died with F-Zero GX.
Pretty much. And the only company keeping it alive...
Nobody can top that game.
Like, the only company keeping it alive is the company that made Fast Fusion. I found out they only make games on Nintendos, and there's been a game like that ever since the Wii from them.
Hmm.
And it's like the closest we'll ever get to F-Zero anymore. And they do a pretty good job. If they made an F-Zero game, I think they'd nail it, but that's up to Nintendo.
Well, last one they made, Sega made it, right?
Yeah, and they killed it,
F-Zero
man.
GX.
They killed it. That game was incredible. And
It was the Super Monkey Ball devs.
And then, for some reason, I guess it didn't sell, maybe, and Nintendo's like, alright, no one wants F-Zero, which is a complete lie.
F-Zero?
Yeah.
Well, they said that it was... They couldn't find anything innovative to do.
Who cares?
With it, so they never made another one. I think it's stupid, too, but...
Yeah.
Please remaster it, which I think they did. But...
Damn Nintendo. Alright. So, next one has 2 versions, and I think the PS5 version goes in true greatness. That's just my opinion. It's Demon's Souls.
Yeah.
I think I think it'd be towards the bottom of true greatness, but I think the remake is a true greatness quality game.
It was and it was like one of the first PS5 games.
Yep,
too.
And it was phenomenal.
Yeah, I would agree with that. With the other one, I would put that into the dung eater.
I was gonna say, anybody want to fight me on that one, because that game is shit.
Yeah.
Like at the time, I guess at the time it's cool, but
I guess the only thing that could potentially get it out of this to the dung eater category with you is the fact that it was kind of the first game that, like, I had ever heard of where it was like, yeah, you'd be playing through this really, really hard game, and then you have people coming in and invade you, and you have to fight them. And if you
Yeah,
die, like,
you're fucked.
so I remember thinking, like, what the hell is that game? Like that'd be some bullshit,
It's
But I
just
would say,
there's so many flaws that would just make me not care. I'd never go back and play that.
yeah, I would
I
never.
I would say leave that the remake where it is for now.
Mm-hmm.
It depending on how the list is at the top, I might move that down a tier, but at the top above Blasphemous.
All right.
Because I really like that. I still think it's the prettiest game on the PS5.
Oh,
100%.
definitely.
I agree.
It's
Yeah, it was a
between
launch title.
it's between that and what was the other game? There's one other game that's like just fucking ridiculous. Death Stranding 2. I hate Death Stranding,
Right.
but I will give them credit. That fucking game is gorgeous. That second
Walking
one,
Simulator 2025.
yeah, like that second one, that's just a gorgeous game. But other than that, I think everyone knows I hate those games. All right.
Yeah.
We're back at the big boys. So we're gonna start with the first Elden Ring.
Oh, you just gonna skip Night Rain?
Night Rain came out last.
Okay.
Elden Ring, because of what it is, what it's done, how much content it has, I would truly put this if in the very bottom of the true greatness category, because to me it is not really a Souls game.
Ouch.
That's just my opinion, because there's so many things in this game that just negate like the difficulty. And I'm not calling it bad. Everyone knows this is my favorite game of that fucking year. It was the best thing they ever did. And like it's kind of like their magnum opus in terms of what it is, because there's a little bit of everything in there. Like you have weapons from Bloodborne, you have Dark Souls shit, you have Demon Souls shit. There's Sekiro stuff. There's also everything is in this game that they ever. There's like Armored Core mechanics hidden in the game.
I would say it's the easier of the Souls
that
games.
too. Like I said, like the difficult, like you get the Mimic, you can do anything. You can win anything. The Mimic is so damn busted.
But you can play it any way you want.
That's the other thing. Like you can make it as hard as you want. You can make it as easy as you want.
I think that's the thing I really liked about Elden Ring is you had pretty much infinite play styles, essentially. Like so many weapons. It was pretty much every weapon from every Souls game was in there. With all these different magics and all these different like the why am I blanking? Like the Mimic tier, obviously that was like the best of all the.
Yeah, but then you had like the three wolves. Like there was the invisible boss there, and the wolves would basically track the boss for you, so you knew where he was.
Yeah. Or you could get a special torch that would help you see the boss.
See you. Like there was options, which is why I liked. Everyone knows I loved this game. Like if you want to talk, you want to talk games of a generation, like PS5, it's top fucking 3. You can't argue about it. There's no fucking arguing. This game did so much shit that a lot of games have now tried to just copy. It's kind of insane to me.
I mean, honestly, I'd put it in true greatness, and I'd probably put it underneath Bloodborne. I'd put it above Dark Souls.
I'll put it there now, and I'll leave it there. I'm just trying to be devil's. Like, I know there's people that are like, oh, it's not really a Souls game, and then there's people like, who gives a shit? And I'm kind of one of those people.
It's definitely a Souls game.
But then we have Shadow of the Erdtree.
I'd put that in greatness.
I liked it actually more than the base game.
Did you?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I only played through that once. And maybe shame on me for not going back and playing through that multiple times there, but I don't know. I feel like I played through base game Elden Ring a lot more. And I'm not saying Shadow of the Erdtree is bad. I think the bosses were really, really cool. But I don't think it's true greatness, especially if it's a DLC.
What's up, Dave? Dave's in the chat.
Oh, sanguine.
But where do you guys want to put it? Because I'm willing to put it wherever you guys kind of negotiate. Because I kind of agree. I played the base game a hell of a lot more, and I was more interested in the base game. Like the highlights of Shadow of the Erdtree were definitely that fucking Radahn fight at the end. And
what about Commander Gaius?
He was the worst. He was the worst fight.
And then
but they did change it to make it a little bit more bearable.
then getting Mesmer to jump out of the arena was one of the best things I ever did.
Mesmer was a cool boss.
Yeah, he was pretty cool. But those were, for me, those were like the rest of the bosses is like the Chinese dragon thing. I mean, it was pretty cool.
I would put it at the bottom of True Greatness. I'll compromise with you guys,
Okay.
even though I think it's better than the base game.
Okay, I'm willing to accept.
There's
that.
things that people don't like the.
Oh, I hated the
fragments.
Yeah, that's one thing that I wasn't the biggest fan of.
But they had to do something.
But it's not like enough to make me say you're wrong. Like it's like you just said, they had to do something to make it like more engageable. Otherwise,
the problem with them is that there's 50 of them.
Yeah. Thankfully, you don't need all 50 to beat it, but it definitely makes it a lot easier.
No, but there's 50 of them to get to the max level.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get all 50. It's not like the seeds in the base game for more flasks.
Yeah.
You can have some left over at the end. So you had to find a ton of them, and which meant on one hand you have to explore a lot, which is a good thing. But there's some of them are so hidden that you probably never find them unless you looked at a guide.
Yeah, I mean, they're known for that shit though. They do that with every game. Even Armored Core, like Armored Core 6, they hid the Moonlight Blade in a pretty good spot. It was very hard to get to. That was Armored Core, giant ass mech game.
I just feel like, and this is going to go the same for Night Rain, I just feel like Shadow of the Erdtree and Night Rain fall into the same category where they're great, but I wouldn't consider them true greatness because they basically are they spawned off of Elden Ring. Like everything is reused from Elden Ring. There's not like a ton of like new stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the environment.
And that's the thing. That's what's keeping me from saying that it's true greatness because it's all just Elden Ring, which is fine because they're both equally great games. But that's why I can't put Night Rain and I can't put Shadow of the Erdtree in true greatness because they are offspring of Elden Ring. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is Night Rain next?
Yeah, Night Rain was next.
Okay.
I can't put I can't put Night Rain in true greatness. I can't.
No,
I love Night Rain.
I do too.
I love it.
But it's not Shadow of the Erdtree, and it's not Elden Ring, and it's not Bloodborne. It's not any of those games. I appreciate this game the most because it's from Software actually experimenting and doing something so different and out of their box that I never thought I'd see it.
But you know what though?
That's why I like it.
If you go back and look at Shadow of the Erdtree, you saw hints of this Night Rain game coming.
You did.
You know what I mean? Like picking up the power ups and you know.
Like I think it was like a very good like attempt at something different. Like a filler game. Like I know that the director of FromSoft did say like our next few projects are gonna be kinda out there compared to usual. So I respect it.
Totally fine because they've all been $40.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like Elden Ring's a $60 game. That game could have been $100, and I would have felt like I got my money out of it. Unlike some other games.
It didn't release at $69.99, right?
No, it was $59.99. Yeah.
Oh, it's a FromSoft.
And then, like you said, Night Rain was $50 or $40 if you didn't get the version with all the characters that are coming or whatever.
Yeah, I got that. I had to.
Yeah, so did
I knew I was gonna like it when I played the network test. I would put it right below Death's Gambit.
Okay.
Even though I probably have the most fun playing Night Rain. I don't know.
I like the idea of like finally learning like who are these characters. Like they've talked about a few of them in the other two games, like Shadow of the Erdtree and Elden Ring, and then it's like, well, who the fuck are they?
Well, what I like about Night Rain though is that it takes everything that I loved about Elden Ring and making it bite size.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I only got an hour to play, I can literally level my character up all the way, find some sweet weapons, and go and try and kill this boss. And just like the co-op and the team aspect of it, and the fact that they're adding all these different things and different versions of the boss, I don't know. I enjoy playing it a lot. A lot
I agree.
more than I think. I don't think I will go back to Elden Ring anytime soon.
I pop it in every now and then. I just like looking at the game. Like, it's just too beautiful.
I'm playing the base game right now, and I'm struggling because I want to do the surge sprint.
Yeah, you want to do surge sprint? You want to do parkour? Parkour?
Yeah, I forgot how to pin things on the map.
Yeah. I also like the fact that, yes, there are 8 characters now. You had to unlock 2 of them, which I thought was cool. I always love when they do that, where it's like, no, it's not paid unlock. It's literally just like you have to do stuff to unlock it.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that they can add all these different characters now, and they will all be different play styles, and that will add more time for you learning how to do the certain play styles and mastering with the bosses. Like, it's just I don't know. I love roguelikes. I love Souls-like games, and it's just like the best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I remember the first trailer they dropped for it. I wanted to flip a damn table over.
Who?
Me.
Wait, what did you say? The first Shadow? You said
The first trailer they showed for it. I wanted to flip a table over because I was just so fucking excited. It was a Game Awards thing, and everyone's like, "You good?" And I'm like, "Dude, it's Elden Ring. You gotta fucking play it." And they're all like, I'm like, "You guys suck. You guys all suck."
Oh, Vinny, do you know what so today I was cruising through the deals section on PlayStation, and they have Forspoken on there.
Oh my
and
God.
all I kept thinking about is when we watched it at the Game Awards.
We argued it. We argued if Forspoken was a word.
We were like, what the hell kind of game is this? And then you were like, I have Forspoken. That's all I kept thinking about.
The sad part is that poor game, dude. At its core, that game's phenomenal, but my God, is the writing just so bad that it ruins the experience.
I have Forspoken.
Like, that game's free running mechanics are the best that have ever been made, but the story and the writing just completely overshadows it and ruins it.
Oh,
so bad. It also killed that studio.
All right.
So
are we leaving Shadow of the Erdtree up there though?
I'll leave it there for now. We'll like I said, we can talk about it later. If you guys want to,
we could shift later.
If we want to talk True Greatness and we want to break it down to a top 5, we can do it later. Because I don't think you can have True Greatness in 10 to 20 different forms, personally.
True.
So we'll deal with that later. Next would be the Ender series. So Ender Lilies. I played this, and Cole, you said you played this, right?
Yep.
What did you think of it? Because I actually really liked this game.
I liked it. It's not one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was cool, like the different weapons you can get. Like that one knight is your sword.
Yeah, the sword, and then you can get like the dude with the hammer and
the hammer. Yeah, I thought that was cool. I got pretty far in it, but I didn't beat it.
I did. The art style also is crazy.
I'd put it at the top of acceptable for now.
I would agree with you. The only reason I won't, and you didn't play the second one, obviously, Magnolia.
No.
So I put Magnolia over it just because they did everything better.
Okay.
It's just it's the same. It's like the same game but better, and they link together because you find the girl you play as in the first game. She's in the second game, and she's still a key part of the story, and it links both games together. But I just thought Magnolia was a better game. Everything was refined. It was faster, less clunky. Because in Lilies, there's some clunky shit that happens, and it got a little annoying at times.
Mm-hmm.
But they definitely fixed it in the second game.
I agree with you then. I thought the first one was good.
Oh, this next one. What about Hollow Knight?
I couldn't get into it.
I liked it. I think people overhype it because of the internet. I don't hate it, but I think it's. I think what they did. The game it's playable. The story is actually really good, but some of the mechanics they chose were just like it was just. I was like, why?
Yeah,
I think
there's.
the thing that carries the game is definitely the visuals because it's all like hand drawn and it's really pretty.
It's just
But it's to me,
if it's
it's
your type of game, you know.
yeah.
Same thing with me in like Eterna Noctis.
Hmm.
I liked that game until the end, when that the fucking planet level. I did not like that at all.
I did finish
But
Hollow Knight. I think the highlight was definitely like their take on an arena mode. We have to like it's basically a boss rush. I thought that was like definitely the
yeah,
highlight of the whole game. But it's so like we all love Metroid, right? I don't know what it
yeah,
is about Hollow Knight, but when I get lost in Hollow Knight, I don't get the same feeling I did with a Metroid game. Like when you get lost in Metroid, you're actually like you try to figure it out. You actually have fun figure. Hollow Knight, it was like I gotta walk all the fucking way back there.
Hmm.
Whereas Metroid's like, dude, there's like a shortcut here if you just blow the ball up, and it's like, oh, thank God, okay.
I think it's
Yeah,
better than Dark Souls 2.
I won't fight with you on
I
that one.
just I just didn't care for it.
And for the sake of things, I'd recommend it over Wukong just because of the visuals alone and what people actually look for in those kind of games.
Uh,
All right.
I wouldn't put it over Dark Souls Remastered. I think Dark Souls. I'd recommend Dark Souls Remastered before I recommend Hollow Knight to somebody, unless you specifically tell me you're looking for a side scroller.
okay.
Actually, I changed my mind. I probably would recommend Wukong just because the story of Wukong is way fucking better and
Yep.
more engaging in my opinion.
Wow, this would start fights if you posted this on Reddit.
Oh, it's going all over. I'm gonna post it. I don't know if I'll post it to Reddit. I don't really want to deal with those people.
This might be a hot take, but I fucking hated Dark Souls.
The first one.
Yeah.
So I did too
Wow.
originally, and then I played the
Once
remaster, and I was like, this
once I
is
got to Blight Town, I was like, this is dog shit, dude.
Yeah, Blade Town is arguably the worst area of that game. But the final boss is pretty sick. Gwen is a pretty sick boss fight.
hmm.
All
Plus,
right.
I feel like there was a lot more memorable bosses, like Great Wolf Sif, probably my favorite
Oh
boss
yeah.
of all time. Um, Such a cool fuck. And then like that's like one of the few bosses, and we're getting off topic here. One of the few bosses that I ever really remember where, as you damage him throughout the boss fight, there's a point in the fight where he starts limping and like whimpering, and you're like, damn, like I feel bad. I have to kill this. Like it's the point where he's painfully slow, and he's like just throwing all his weight to try and swing the sword, and he really can't. And you're like, now it's
Yeah.
just like I got to put him out of his misery, you know. But it made you feel something. So, but anyways, let's keep moving. We got a bunch of games to go.
The Last Faith.
That's the last faith.
Yep, The Last Faith.
I loved it. I thought
I
it was
did.
great.
I did too.
Uh, I would put it ahead of Ender Lilies.
Okay, I'll give you that. I enjoyed Magnolia a lot more.
I liked it a lot. I'm trying to think if I like Death's Gambit more. I think Night Rain should go above Death's Gambit. Now that I'm looking at it.
I can't argue. I haven't played Death's Gambit yet.
I liked Last Faith but more than Death's Gambit. I just like the character. I like the art style. I like the world we were in.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'd put it above Death's Gambit actually.
Okay.
Last Faith. Plus, I feel like the
Excuse me.
weapons, like you get like a sweet ass fire sword or like a fire whip thing. I don't know. The animations look cool.
Yeah, the bosses were cool. I like the Bloodborne style setting. Thought it was a good game.
Yeah.
It had that's the one at the end where you're in the sky, right? I'm thinking of the right game, right?
Oh God, I don't.
It's the one where you go back to the mansion every time.
Yes. Yep. Okay. It had that one Hydra boss. Yeah. Yeah, I put that above
Oh
Death's
yeah, yeah,
Gambit.
yeah, yeah. That was like a secret boss you had to go get, right?
That
The
was a
Hydra.
DLC. I think it was a DLC boss. Maybe, I don't know.
What's this next one you got? Nostalgia
So
Gaia?
this is the last hero of Nostalgaia.
Never played it.
Prithee, be
I don't know,
careful.
dude.
I've played it. This game is a Souls game that is a parody about Souls games.
That sounds like a cool concept.
It is. My God, are the controls dog shit. You want to talk like Dark Souls and Demon Souls controls from like the original games? It literally does that because it's picking on them.
Okay.
I finished it. It's actually pretty challenging. The parodies are funny, like the stuff they make fun of. Like you can get it doesn't just pick on Souls games, like you can literally get like Master Chief's armor in it and run around as Master Chief and swing a sword around. But it's nothing, it's like a 7 out of 10 at best type game. It's just a trip. But I'd probably play Dark Souls or Code Vein over it, just because.
Okay.
I don't think it belongs in the
now,
trash can, though.
The next two is where we're going to tussle here.
Lies of P.
I like Lords of the Fallen better.
Lies of P versus Lords of the Fallen. I have not played Lords of the Fallen yet. It is on my shelf, though. And I heard this one is really good because this other Lords of the Fallen is dog shit.
Yeah. So let's talk about the old Lords of the Fallen real quick, because I did play that on Xbox One.
I hated that game.
It was okay. I would still say To the Dung Eater with you.
Mm-hmm.
And leave it as that because it was cool for 2013.
Yeah, I guess if you look at it like that, yeah.
I'll leave it at that. It was cool for 2013.
Put it like that.
Lies of P.
Sorry about that. I had a little power surge.
You're good. Lies of P. Love the concept. Love the world. Can't wait. I've never actually beaten it. I'm really excited to play it on PlayStation 5 because I was playing on my Series S.
I have to get one more ending, and then I can play the expansion.
Didn't look all the greatest on the Series S, so I'm looking forward to playing it on PlayStation 5. But I think it looks really, really cool. I like the fact that you can make your own weapons. But that being said, Lords of the Fallen. Talk about a game that started out rough and the developers never gave up.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you're a big fan of it, Cole.
Wherever these two games are on the list, they should be right next to each other. That's just my opinion.
Okay. I'll give you it. You just gotta figure out where to put it.
Lords of the Fallen, dude, I think is my favorite It's my favorite non-FromSoft Souls game.
I'd put them.
I kind of moved into where I thought they should go, but that's gonna
I
be
think
up to
that
you
that's.
guys.
I think that they should be above Death or below. Yeah, above
Below
Death's Gambit.
Okay. What about the last Faith?
I was gonna put them below Night Rain.
Below Night Rain.
That's where I would. Yeah, that's where I would put them. But I did like Lords of the Fallen better. But that's just
fine.
me.
Like I said, I can't say anything. I haven't played it yet, but it's over on my shelf. I'll play it one day, maybe.
I played it. I think that it was update like 1.7, so it wasn't at the definitive update, but it was good. There was some things that were a little bit wonky in it, but I didn't have too much trouble. But with the 2.0 update, that update was amazing, man. The co-op is completely seamless. Me and like Rick or me and you could do a playthrough and we'd level up together. We wouldn't lose progress.
I like that.
a shitload of builds. You could do anything in it. I
Yeah.
really like the way they did their ranged weapons, like crossbows and stuff. I thought that the ammo was a good idea. Liza P, I like the weapons. I like how you can customize hilts and shit and blades.
Did you beat Liza P? Or
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going through it on PS5 once it comes out next week.
Maybe I'll run through it again while you do it because I have to beat it.
I
one
should
more
play
time.
it though.
I have to get
Just
the.
I would rather play Night Rain.
I have to get the good ending. I don't have the good ending yet. I have the other ending.
To the Dung Eater with you for the original one though. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if you guys played this one. I tried it. I couldn't really get into it, but I think that's just because at the time I wasn't in the mood. It was Mortal Shell.
Never
I've played it. I have played it,
What
but
do you
not
think?
enough to judge it.
Okay, I'll just put it down here. Wasn't never played. Qualifies as never played. These next two though, you got Nio and Nio 2.
I think they're pronounced Neo.
Whatever, I call them Nio because it pisses people off and I think it's funny.
Neo.
So these were Tecmo's take on a Souls-like game that wasn't Ninja Gaiden.
I'd leave them unacceptable because there was some really, really cool weapons you
There
could use in
were.
them.
I'd move personally. Nio 2 I thought was the better game.
Yeah.
I would play Nio 2 over pretty much all of these. Not gonna lie, that's just my opinion. But where would you like to possibly put it?
I'd leave it right there. Bookend them.
I think Nio 2 was the better. Nio 3, the demo was phenomenal. You can play it. It's on PS5. The demo's out. It's really good. So Nio 3 might even end up being like the game for them. But I do recommend playing them in order though, because it's really cool seeing how the game evolved and the mechanics they chose to kind of adapt to.
Mm-hmm.
So these next two, I never actually played the first one enough to have an opinion because I didn't care at the time. Remnant and Remnant 2.
I'd put them in. Be careful.
Me too.
If Reggie was on here, he'd be all about it.
So I would be all about Remnant 2 until you get to that last like 2 hours, and then the game just kind of, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. It falls apart and it hurts your eyes, and you get a headache and a migraine, and it's just frustrating.
Yeah.
The first one I played for maybe a couple hours, and I just didn't kind of click with it. So I'll put that at the bottom. I think Remnant 2 would go at the.
Guns in a Souls-like game.
Pretty much, yeah. I think the boss designs in Remnant 2 are pretty cool, though. They did some really cool designs. Cool, did you play either of them?
Nope.
No? Okay. I know you said you didn't really like these ones. What about Salt and Sanctuary? Salt and Sacrifice?
I'd put Salt and Sanctuary in acceptable. Salt and Sacrifice I'd put in pretty be careful.
Okay.
I did not like.
Where about?
I didn't really like it, but
I liked Sanctuary more. I didn't really care that much for the second one.
I'd put Salt and Sanctuary over Hollow Knight.
Okay. Probably
Salt,
play that over.
Salt.
So
Sacrifice? Yeah, I don't know.
definitely wouldn't play it over there.
there was something about it that I really didn't like, and I'm trying to remember what it was.
Art style.
No, it wasn't that.
Dave yelled Nioh 2 was the best Souls like.
Nioh 2 was a free game though. A couple months back on PlayStation. I do have it.
Yeah. And the PS5 version looks even better than the PS4 version. Alright, we're actually getting close to the end. Got
Sekiro, I loved it.
Sekiro, so did I. I loved the grappling hook take. I loved the bosses.
Hang on a second.
Mhm.
For Salt and Sanctuary, could you use the D-pad in that?
God, it's been so
for movement?
long.
I
I
don't
think
recall.
I don't know if
I
that
don't
was why I
remember.
didn't like it or not.
It's been so long since I played it. What's up, Ryan?
Well, because in the last phase you couldn't use the D-pad, which I know kind of pissed you off.
Dave said you couldn't use the D-pad.
That's why I didn't like it then. Last Faith you could use it. You had to switch the controls though. It had bindings.
Hmm.
Eterna Noctis was the same thing. I got used to it after a while, but I couldn't use the D-pad, and that's like if you're doing a side scroller, that's a must-have for me.
I get it. I'm like that too with side scrollers, especially platformers.
Yeah,
I didn't put it there.
especially platformers like Eterna Noctis. You need precision, man.
Yeah. All right. What
If
was the
that
last
was
thing
on
you
here,
said?
you know.
We're on Sekiro.
Oh, Sekiro. Where did you put it? Oh, you put it.
I
up
just
there.
said it in greatness because chat was going off and Cole was trying to figure out why he hated Salt and Sanctuary.
I'd put it at the top greatness. That's my opinion. It did a lot of unique things. It was a very aggressive game, and the final boss was a piece of shit. But it took me 2.5, almost 3 weeks to beat him. But once I finally did, it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I felt it was a great game overall. I loved the the guard breaking mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
So you couldn't just hack and slash your way through it. You actually had to parry and do all these different techniques and whatnot. The movement was super fun.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you could get your prosthesis there to do all these different things was, I thought, really, really interesting. So I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
And the main character was cool as shit.
Now I look at this, I did miss one. You guys didn't play it yet, though. I didn't put the first Berserker on here. The first Berserker is an amazing game, and you should play it.
Okay. I've not played it.
Amazing game. I completely forgot about it. Armored Core 6 isn't a Souls game, damn it. It'd be up there, though. A great game.
Oh, Viking 2.0 update, Lords of the Fallen.
Yeah, 2.0 update, not
yeah,
the...
if it was launched, it'd be
not there.
down there with the original.
So I don't know if you guys played this either. Sifu. Sifu technically counts. Technically. I did enjoy this game. I enjoyed the challenge and all the different martial arts and things you could do with the environment. I'm kind of torn between greatness and acceptable.
Oof, I would say be careful with it.
You want to be careful with it? Why? Sell me.
Because I don't think it's going to be everybody's cup of tea.
That's fair.
It's not a true like Souls like. It's not like a platform or anything like that. It's kind of more roguelike.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to get good at the game. Like you actually have to master the mechanics to get good at the game, which I appreciate. But I just don't think it's going to be good for everybody. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It says middle of acceptable. You made a good point, though. I kind of like your point. If you asked me for a Souls game, I probably wouldn't hand you Sifu. I wouldn't even think about it.
The age death mechanic, I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Like, you lose.
You're old now.
What was the full thing? It was like every time you die, that's how many. If you died 5 times, that's how many years you advance now.
Yeah, it keeps going and going and adding up. Or did it? Yeah, I think that's how. Or it doubled your. I don't remember. I think that's how it was because like you died once and then wouldn't you go up?
It was like exponential. It was like exponential.
Yeah.
It was like on your second life, if you died, you advanced 2 years. On your third life, you would advance 3 years.
Yeah, and then so on.
From that age.
Yeah.
If you died 7 times, you advanced. You know.
Yeah. Love Code Vein. I agree with that.
I'd put it just below Hollow Knight.
Just below Hollow Knight. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, moving it up into acceptable, huh?
I think so. Nah, maybe no, because you're right. It really isn't very many people's.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I'm not
it's
saying
so
it's
different.
a bad game. I just think that it's just it's something
Yeah,
you got to be careful with. Like if you're going to be
yeah, that
spending
looks good.
$60 on a game, be careful with it because it's not your traditional
Souls game or
Souls
experience.
game.
I agree. I did like it though. It was good.
Yeah.
All right. You have the 2 Star Wars games.
Big fan
Now
of
I've
Fallen Order.
only
I'm a big
I've
fan
only
of
played
both.
I've only played one of them.
Which one did you play? Do you remember?
The first one.
The first one? So, alright, we'll go in order then. Fallen Order. I remember when this game got announced, it was a big deal and everybody lost their shit, including myself.
I think it's acceptable.
Well,
Yeah, it's pretty
agree.
good. I would put it below Wukong.
Oh, Wukong. I can agree. Wukong feels way more refined as a game. Which is where the second Jedi game comes into play, is it just feels like a more refined experience. Even though I think Fallen Order had a better story. But the gameplay, Survivor, they kind of nailed it.
Yeah, I haven't played Survivor yet.
It's really good.
Whatever the second one.
Really fucking good. It may
like,
and everyone knows I'm not a Star Wars guy. Like I don't care about Star Wars, but these 2 games, it's like these 2 games, Battlefront. That's really it because I don't really care about Star Wars.
Nothing will beat Star Wars pod racing for.
Oh yeah, pod racing. Yeah, I forgot about pod racing.
Pod racing was really good.
Yeah.
I put Survivor over Fallen Order just because I think the experience was more enjoyable.
That's like the 3rd time we've mentioned racing games in a Souls.
Yeah. Isn't it funny how that works? It's almost like if you play a certain genre, you end up playing other genres that the other people play too. Like racing games.
What is this next one?
This is Stellar Blade. I don't think either of you have played this. I have played this. I loved this game, and not because it's got a big booty Korean girl in it.
Yeah, okay.
The mechanics, I like the parry. The mechanics are great. The story is actually pretty good. Did you guys ever see the boss designs? They're all like grotesque alien-looking things. I know people that would try to say this is true greatness. I don't think that, as much as I did like it. I think this is a greatness game, but it's more towards the bottom. It'd be like behind Last Faith. It'd be behind Lies of P. Lord, it'd be behind all of those.
Trust your judgment on that one.
It's very fast paced. You have to be into like very fast paced combat. I enjoyed it. And then these 2, I don't know if we've ever the Surge and the Surge 2.
I never even heard of these games.
I know what they are. I haven't played them because I honestly don't like. I like classic Souls like RPG, knights and shit. Except for Star Wars, that's a franchise, so it works. And even like Bloodborne and Lies of P, even though they're not medieval shit, they're still close.
I don't know if you guys remember Russell. Russell used to work at the store. Russell was the other little short guy.
Okay.
Russell played the first game, and Russell loves like Dark Souls. Like I know he loves the Souls games. Like that's all he fucking plays. He fucking hated that game. So that's why I never tried it. Because I trust his judgment for that, at least.
Yeah.
I don't know about the Surge 2, though. I forgot that even came out. So. But. Well, there's the categories. Then you want to argue about top 5? Because there's only 5. There's only 5 up there.
Before we do that, should we take into consideration Lords of the Fallen's really shitty release?
No.
I say game as is.
Okay.
No, because there's a couple other games out here that came out rough that would end up getting just completely dropped down.
That's true.
Like there's quite a few actually.
I think Wukong should be above Dark Souls 2, but that's just me.
I mean,
Have you played Wukong?
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Like those 3 games right there, like Wukong, Dark Souls 2, and Dark Souls Remastered, I have basically the same opinion about all 3. Like I liked them; they were fun. I have my gripes with each of them; they're all different. I guess, like I said, like I think the story that Wukong fought, they actually followed the correct story, and that's what made it so like intriguing to me.
Hollow Knight that low kind of feels a little weird, but I don't really give a shit about Hollow Knight.
It does
so.
because of how like critically acclaimed it is, but in reality,
Yeah.
they critically acclaim games all the time that fucking suck. So Hollow Knight doesn't suck, but
I don't I'm fine with Hollow Knight being where it's at.
like,
I think
I can name worse games than Hollow Knight.
I think you should flip flop Sekiro and Shadow of the Erdtree.
You want to put Sekiro up top and Shadow of the Erdtree
Simply because
right
of
here.
that argument I made earlier with Elden Ring, great game. Shadow of the Erdtree, Night Rain, they basically are spawns of that game, but they didn't bring anything where it was like challenge anything like they basically took everything from Night Rain. It's all reused assets and stuff like that. And a lot of the stuff from Night Rain, all the grappling mechanics and parkour and all that came from Sekiro.
That is true. Especially
So that's why I think Sekiro should be up and through.
Wilder's little
Right.
grappling hook.
Yeah, and
It's
all the
literally-
parkour mechanics and parrying from Executor, and that's why I think Sekiro should definitely be in the top 5.
I agree with you, even though it's not really my thing.
Plus, I will say, and I don't know how far you got in this, Cole. Vinny, did you ever beat Sekiro?
Yes, I beat it once.
The one boss that you kill, and you're like, it produces the finished screen, and you're great, and then all of a sudden it comes back to life.
Yep.
And you have to,
That fucking mechanic.
Yeah.
It would have tricked me so bad. I was like, what am I getting hit by? I didn't even realize it fucking came back. I was like, what the fuck?
I would put Sekiro over Demon Souls.
I won't argue with you there. Like I said, Demon Souls, like if you wanted to put it up here at the top, it'd probably
don't know if I could put it over Dark Souls.
It'd be the 5th, even though I was so happy to see the game come back. Blue Point did a hell of a job. You could finally see the world because holy shit, the first game is so dark. You can't see shit half the time. And just like the visual presentation they did, like the architecture, like seeing the castle, just walking up to the castle and seeing the architecture of the building for a remake, I was like, God damn, dude, this is amazing.
Now, here's where it might get a little sticky here, guys.
I want to go first.
Because
I want to get this out of the way. Yeah.
Go ahead. Do it.
I think Bloodborne should be below Dark Souls 3.
Ooh.
You want it there. All right, so
what's your reasoning?
So, hey, let's do this. What do you guys think is the fourth? Let's before we get into that, because this could make it a bigger. Or what would be the 4th game? Would Sekiro be the fourth best Souls game?
I would put Shadow of the Erdtree above Sekiro, but you got to compromise. It's just not my game.
I would say Sekiro is good in that spot in 4.
Okay. All right. Well, let's argue about whatever the hell you guys are going to argue about. Go ahead.
If you go back and try to play Bloodborne, dude, holy shit. After playing Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring and Sekiro and
with you.
Demon Souls,
those 30 frames hurt.
Yeah. So
it's probably my favorite combat and my favorite bosses, my favorite story and everything, but holy shit, dude. That 30 FPS is rough.
See, here's the thing.
I could sand my balls with those fucking graphics.
So I agree with you. But here's the other thing though too is if you look at Elden Ring versus Bloodborne, a lot more stuff in Elden Ring, right? A lot more mechanics in Elden Ring, which is fine because they're many years apart. But if you look just at based on something as simple as weapons, There's only like 15 weapons in
Yeah, but the
Bloodborne.
weapons are cool though. They're cooler than anything you get in any other Souls game.
They're cool. They have their transition weapons and all that, but there's so many more weapons in Elden Ring.
I'm kind of on the fence between Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne on what should be number 2. It's definitely below Elden Ring. In my opinion, Elden Ring is number 1. But, dude, there's only 1 year difference between the release of Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3.
Well, I feel like it's what you like better. Do you like gothic horror, or do you like knights and fucking dragons?
I mean, I like Bloodborne's setting more. I like almost everything about Bloodborne better, except for that 30 FPS. That when you go back and try to play it now, it's like it hurts. It hurts to look at.
Well, let's solve it like this. Who had a cooler last boss? Bloodborne. Just that.
Yeah.
That's the definitive argument.
Unless you're talking about unless you're talking about Ring City, I would put Slave Knight Gale over Gehrman.
Well, that's for a different argument. That list is going to take a while.
I don't know, dude. I'm looking at this. It doesn't feel right. All right, move Bloodborne to 2.
Okay. Bloodborne's number 2.
But that feels 30. Better. It's very close because that 30 FPS really hurts.
I feel like that looks better.
Yeah,
I agree.
If it was 60, it would be above Elden Ring.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe one day we'll see. Can't believe they're dragging ass on that. They can make so much money.
They could 100%.
They could repackage it.
They're waiting until the PS6.
Fucking sucks.
They gotta be.
I think if they do it though, they'll split it. There'll be a PS5 version. Like, I don't really know what they could do to the console to really make it that much different, other than make it an actual computer at that point.
If they didn't do it this year, then they're not going to do it. That's pretty much.
That's why I gave up on. People ask me about Wolverine, and I'm like, dude, give up on it. It's not coming out for PS5. It's going to come out when the 6 comes out.
They should just make X-Men Origins Wolverine remastered.
Well,
that game was badass.
That game was sick.
We've hit the point that like the PS4 did. The last was Ghost of Tsushima, and wouldn't you know, Ghost of Tsushima 2 comes out this year. So it's like they always close on a big game, but I do think that the PS5 and the 6 are going to be split longer than the 4 and the 5 were, because they did stop making PS4 games in house. So
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. If they make a PS6, I don't know if I'll buy it out of the gate, dude. It's probably gonna be like $1,000 fucking. Oh
shit! Yeah. My car.
All right, this top 5 looks good.
Okay.
I feel good about that.
All right. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that too.
Yeah.
Anything else though?
Yeah, I think that all looks.
I don't really have any.
Do you like Night Rain more than Blasphemous?
I do.
I don't know if I do or not.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Maybe between Blasphemous 1 and 2, put Night Rain.
No.
You want to alternate Blasphemous 2 and 1?
A little too weird.
I don't know.
I got more time in Night Rain than I do in Blasphemous 1.
Yeah, all right. I would put Night Rain above Blasphemous 1.
Okay.
Blasphemous is my favorite side scroller. That's not Metroid. Actually, I think I like it more than Metroid. I definitely like Shadow of the Erdtree more than Night Rain.
That's fair.
I have no complaints.
I'll never forget the first time playing that, man. Both of them, the original and the DLC. When the day it came out, dude, I took off of work.
Mhm.
It was the best decision I ever made because if I started playing it, I wasn't getting off it.
I think I have to be a little.
You guys
fair
like
about that. I have to
you
move
guys
this.
like Dark
This
Souls
has to
2
go
more
next
than the
to-
original?
This has to go next to Wukong. I have to be fair about that.
Dark Souls 2 more than what?
The Dark Souls 1 remastered.
I feel like that's such like a minimal like switch. Like Dark Souls 2 had the power stance. It had more covenants. I don't think boss wise.
Dark Souls, yeah,
Nah,
it was more finished than Dark Souls 1 too. Even though people like the first one better.
Nah, leave Dark Souls 1 and 2. I mean,
Yeah.
remaster
After
and
Ornstein and Smo, it kind of falls off.
there was still good stuff in Dark Souls 1. Like Gwyn was a cool boss fight and boss.
Yeah. Artorias in the DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cole, Ender Lilies or Wukong? What would you play for? If you had to pick.
What would I
between
rather
these?
play?
What would you rather play?
Wukong.
Wukong.
Moving these. Like looking at the middle and I'm thinking about it, and it's like some shifting had to happen there. Some stuff that just didn't look right. I would probably recommend Wukong over Stellar Blade because it's Stellar Blade's definitely not for everybody.
I
wouldn't put it over Nile 2 though. Nile 2 is just it's
I would also switch Lords of the Fallen and Lies of P.
You want Lies of P over Lords of the Fallen?
Yeah, even though I like Lords of the Fallen better, it's.
I'm trying to like think from a perspective of like a From Software fanboy.
Well,
where they would put some of them.
No, I think Lies of P's a more interesting story wise, more unique concept.
Yeah, definitely. Story wise, definitely.
I like Lies of P so much because they fucking turned Pinocchio into a badass.
Yeah.
And then Lords of the Fallen, not counting the rough start, it's kind of tough to understand what's going on. Plus, the final boss, I don't know about the final boss of Lies of P, but the final boss at Lords of the Fallen is dog shit.
So the final boss of Lies of P depends on what ending you pick.
Don't tell me. I'm about to be playing next week.
Lords of the Fallen's last boss is like I thought it was gonna be cool and everything leading up to it. Just spent 40 hours fucking going through 2 different worlds, finding all this shit, and then I fight that little wimp.
Man, spoiler.
Yeah, it's. He shouldn't have been a wimp, but whatever.
I think the list looks good.
I think it looks better now.
Yeah.
Like I'm more content. I'm not thinking about moving anything anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say lock it in.
Okay.
Lock it in.
Locked in. That's it.
Hollow Knight right in the middle. What the fuck?
Oh, dude. Reddit would fucking have a conniption.
If I wanted to play a platformer, I'd just play Mario.
Like I said, I can't deny Donkey Kong's really good, man.
I have no intention of getting a Switch 2.
I wouldn't have gotten one if they didn't actually have them. I probably would have just.
I gotta buy tires. It's gonna cost me $1,200. So that's nice. That's what I get for buying a fucking sports car.
True.
Or else I would get a Switch 2 so I could play some of those games. I guarantee you
Dustborn.
that that'll be coming to other consoles like a year after. It's got to be some
Yeah.
sort of deal with Nintendo, unless it is exclusive like Bloodborne. You never know.
Oh, I forgot all about that game coming out for them. The
I'll be right back,
Bloods.
Right.
You know, I'll buy it. I'll bring it to the store if you want to try it when it comes out. If you don't have one,
All right.
it's kind of what we've been
Try it
doing.
out.
Like every like weekend, we set a bunch of consoles up all day, and people just play whatever.
I wish I played more Demon Souls.
I love the PS5 game, but that PS3, it's like your argument with Bloodborne. Going back to that game,
Yeah.
is fucking rough, dude. It's rough.
Yeah, I would imagine so. I started playing Demon Souls right before Night Rain came out, and I got a decent way into it.
Demon Souls had the weird mechanic of like the world changing based on how many times you die and what you choose to do.
Yeah, I didn't really
Which
care
I
for that
thought
part,
was
but the game
neat
is
at first, but they lock so much shit behind it. That's the one thing that annoys me about the game.
it's easy though. It's
It's
not a hard game, so if you do get hollowed or whatever it's called in that game, yeah, it's pretty though.
Oh yeah, dude. Like I said, first time walking up to like the architecture, I was like, holy shit.
I spent like 3 hours just farming those skeleton dudes in that
Me
beginning
too.
of that one level.
I just wanted to level up as fast as I could.
If I played through the whole thing and like really played like a lot more of it, then I don't know where it would be, if it would be above Shadow of the Erdtree or not. Probably, since Shadow of the Erdtree is a DLC and it had the tree fragments and all that shit.
So I only included it because it's like a 40-hour. It's a whole new game.
Yeah,
I guess that's the same way the Lies of P one is. It's like 30 to 40 hours of more stuff to do. So
I understand putting it lower than the base game, even though I like Shadow of the Erdtree more. But
I don't know, there's just something about like
you
I
gotta
know
buy the original.
Like I
first.
know if you had like a hardcore dude in here, he'd argue, "Oh, why is Elden Ring number one?" Like they'd fight to the death on it. I know people hate hearing it, but I truly think that is like From Software's best fucking game. Like the amount of time, the amount of the passion, all the just taking every good idea they've ever had and making one big ass open world game that doesn't feel boring to actually explore, because most open world games fucking get boring. I wasn't bored.
I mean,
when
like
I played
my brother is a massive Dark Souls fan, and he didn't like Elden Ring. He still doesn't really. He played through it and he said he liked it, but not as much as Dark Souls 3.
Like, I guess it's like, do you prefer a linear experience or do you prefer a?
He said he just had no idea what to do.
That was like the point. Supposed to go find
I was
shit.
like, just ride around on your little horse and
Just
look for stuff.
You find world bosses, you find caves, you find all sorts of shit. I mean, I am excited. Like, I'm pretty sure From Software's next big mainline game is probably going to be another linear title, which I'm excited for.
It's going to be Dark Souls 3 remastered.
Because, like, Duskbloods, to me, is just like a Night Rain. It's just a experiment to see, hey, can we actually do this?
Yeah, it is, but one, it's on the Switch.
Yeah.
Two, I don't really know if I care about it, to be honest with you.
I'm gonna end up buying it just because
if it wasn't on the
Switch.
Switch,
It's a Switch 2 game. I'm gonna have to buy it. But
I mean, I think it looks cool, and if it was a console, like multi-console game, I would definitely play it and try it.
I really do kind of agree. I think it's a timed thing, though. I think it'll at least go to PC, and if it does well, it'll probably go to everything else.
Yeah, if they have like a network test, which they will, you should definitely try it.
I've signed up for a ton of stuff the last couple of weeks. I've been finding about all these games I didn't know were actually doing their network tests and actually coming out. So I signed up for a bunch of shit. I was like, yeah, sure, give me a code. I want to try this game. Like, you want to hop on fighting games, dude? When is the Marvel fucking Tokon beta?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking come on, man. Let me play that game.
Don't forget, in a little over a month, we have the new Terminator 2 game that's a
Oh
side
yeah,
scroller.
that's right. Yeah. Then there's the
I'm
Marvel
gonna
the
be
the Marvel beat 'em ups coming out soon too, isn't it? Isn't there the Marvel beat 'em up that's coming out? Marvel, was it Cosmic or something like that?
I don't know.
They showed it a while ago. Made by the guys that did the Turtles games. Looked really cool.
Oh, dude, I had one of those on the GameCube. I forget what it was called.
What, Turtles games?
Yeah, Ninja Turtles.
Something Nexus.
Yeah, all I really remember about it is there's a level in the junkyard, and then level there you have to fight like a shitload of different monks to have different elements.
Yeah, I think there were 3 of those games. Battle in the Nexus or something like that. They were pretty solid.
I think it was just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Was it? I mean, there's a few different ones. There's TMNT, there's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and there's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Battle for the Nexus 1, 2, and 3.
It was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, the
It
one
was
with
like
the bright orange cover.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had that one.
Make them a Souls game.
I always used to play as Casey Jones.
Casey Jones. What a cool character.
All right, fellas, I gotta head out of here.
Yeah. Well, that's it. There's the list.
That was fun.
It
I'll have to
was.
play more Demon Souls to see if I actually like it more than that Shadow of the Erdtree.
We can all play it together. You can play with other people too.
Yeah, that's true. I still have it downloaded on here, I think.
I gotta reinstall it if you guys want to play it.
Actually, I don't. I have, but I can download it.
The next one I want to do, at least with you two, and if Reggie wants to jump, I think Reggie would have some fun takes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stick to From Software games. Bosses.
Okay.
Want to rank the bosses? I'd rank other games bosses, but there's so many games that all 3 of us haven't played like collectively that it's not really worth it to me. It wouldn't be fair. But I know we've all played like the From Software games pretty much.
Yeah, I'd be down with that.
So-
It would have to be like.
And it's gonna be
main bosses.
core,
though,
yeah,
right?
core bosses.
Yeah,
I don't want field bosses or any
Yeah.
of that crap. Like these bosses have fucking names and they're gonna fucking kill you.
Oh, you know what other one we there's 2 of them actually on here now that I'm looking through. Yeah, now that I'm looking through, I don't know if this is considered Souls-like, but Ultros. Have you seen that? It's like the LSD.
Oh,
worms.
I haven't
Than,
I haven't played it. I have it though. That's the one with like
I
the
played it.
psychedelic cover, right, with the green
Yeah,
and purple.
dude. Yep, that game's cool. I don't know if I would consider it a Souls-like, but Moonscars,
Nah.
I definitely would.
I didn't play Moonscars yet.
I did. That game was fucking tough.
I heard.
Moonscars, I would put probably below Dust Gambit somewhere.
I still have to check it out. Yeah, definitely bosses. Core game bosses.
We've done boomer shooters too, right? We've done that before.
No, we've never done boomers. We've talked about them, but we've never actually listed them.
I have so many of them on here now that I'm looking.
We've done
Only one of them I haven't played.
Like, someone brought up a good point to me. Someone said that we should do fighting games again because our opinions might have changed over time. And I'm like, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Dave wants boomer shoot. I'll put you on for boomer shooters, dude.
I'd be down with that. It's one of my favorites.
I'll figure it out. But the next one I do want to. I think the bosses would be a fun, friendly argument.
Yeah, you got to do main game bosses. You can't include DLC.
No, just main, no expansion bosses. Like base Elden Ring, base Bloodborne, base Dark Souls, base Demon Souls, Sekiro.
Yeah.
that's really it.
Oh shit! I forgot I had this game. You ever heard of Forgive Me, Father?
Yeah, that's the. Isn't that like the pixelated one?
Yeah, it's like a pixelated Lovecraftian boomer
Yeah.
shooter. I
Dude,
forgot
there's
about
so
that
many.
game.
Like recently, I played. I couldn't really get into it though. I tried to play System Shock. I don't know what it was. I just couldn't. I couldn't get into it. I tried.
Does Dead Rising count as a Souls-like?
No,
I
no. That's just a. I qualify that as an action RPG. I don't even know what to qualify it. It's
Yeah.
just an action game.
don't even think it's an RPG. It's just a
Me either.
Did you play the
fucking
Dead
zombie
Rising
game.
Dead Remaster, whatever the hell it was?
No.
Yeah, I did.
Ooh. Serious Sam, Painkiller, great games.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, boomer shooters. I have
There's so many.
I have Warhammer Bolt Gun, but I haven't played that yet.
That's actually pretty good.
It was on sale. Forgive Me, Father. Proteus.
I didn't play that one. Heard good
That one's
things.
good. Doom 64.
I did enjoy the new Doom.
Doom 3. I didn't play a whole lot of that.
Because Doom 3 kind of sucks. It's better in
Metal
VR.
Hellsinger.
That game was fucking awesome.
Metal Hellsinger's sweet.
Dude, I was like ranked top 25 in that.
They put that shit in VR. What a trip. Oh man.
Yeah. I was on the hardest difficulty, like the GOAT or whatever. I was like ranked 25 on a couple levels. The one where the singer of Trivium, Matt Heafy, when he did the vocals in that level, I was top like 25 in that one.
Such a good game.
Dusk, I have a bunch of them.
Dusk. Was it Hexen? Is that what it was called?
I didn't care for that.
I didn't either, but I know people talk about it. You want to count, like, I was going to say Quake, Unreal Tournament.
Yeah.
Technically Time Splitters. Heretic.
I have more on my Hudamaki account, but I can't remember what they are.
Unreal. I played a lot of Unreal 2004. That was my Unreal game.
My uncle was ridiculous at that game, I guess.
I played so much of that game. And then they left it on a cliffhanger and ceased to exist. Because fuck you, I guess.
Yeah, I'd be down for From Soft Bosses and Boomer Shooters.
I forgot Tribes was a thing too. Definitely bosses first though. I've been itching to talk about these things. It's been so long since I've been able to actually just sit down and talk to you guys about shit like this, because we're all just so busy. It sucks, but
like
I tried to do it with other people and it didn't work out, so I was like, I'll just wait until they can do it again.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Let me know the date.
Probably, I mean, you guys clearly, you said Wednesdays. I mean, I get out earlier on Wednesdays for now. It obviously will work better.
Yeah, that'd be the best day.
About
I'm off every other Wednesday.
So you're off 2 Wednesdays from now then?
No, I'm not off.
Oh, okay.
I have to work tomorrow. I work today. I have to work tomorrow. I'm off next week.
Okay. I mean, if you guys are both around, we can do it next week. If not, we'll figure it out.
Next Wednesday.
Right.
And
Sounds good to me.
I do need you to run a KI set for me when I
heck yeah, dude.
do the. I'll plug it real quick. I don't know if I have the thing ready. Probably not. We're bringing the dome back. I'm not calling it the Slaughter Dome because it's not MK. I'm calling it the Battle Dome, but the Battle Dome's opening back up, and I'm ready for people to fuck shit up. First to 3, first to 5, first to 10. You want to do a single elimination bracket? You want to do an exhibition? You want to have a fun, friendly lobby? Let me know. I'll make it happen.
Yeah, I'm down. Should we put the old KI boots back on there, Cole?
Yeah.
Dave's all about it. Dave just said, "Fuck yeah."
I know Dave's about it. Him and I were talking about playing today.
And then there's
the last few times I've done my sets at the end of the month or whatever, I've won them somehow.
And I mean, Rick saw I do miss running fun events, man. Like, I miss it. So I'm gonna try to do them when I can. Like next Tuesday, Sagat comes out for Street Fighter 6. They got me hooked. I'm gonna do a lobby for Street Fighter 6 on Tuesday night.
Bro, I watched that character jump full screen and hit a jump heavy kick.
That character's cracked.
Remember when you gave me a steak dinner for winning?
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, that's still one of the like best memories. We need to go over that too at some point. We need
that
to
was the day. That was the day I took a nap in the storeroom.
Yeah, dude. I walked out back trying to get to them. Like, what the fuck? Who's back here? And he's laying down on some milk jugs.
Yep, there was a milk jug. I had a pillow and I had a copy of Returnal on top of my eyes, so I could.
I think it's on Kenyon's Instagram where I was presenting you the steak dinner for winning the KI set.
Yeah.
I was like, open it up. Yeah, green beans and a steak dinner for the winner.
Dave said he found the picture recently. It's Hudamaki with the biggest smile holding the steak.
Dude, I was so tired, but I still went home and grilled that bitch up.
Wasn't it? See, isn't that a cool prize?
Dude, the fucking Brett's pop-off still sits in my mind. We have so many good moments that we had. The stories
that giant fucking potato.
Yeah, dude, I got you a baked potato, green beans, and a steak.
Yep. I ate good and I fell asleep and I slept good that night.
Fought hard, eat hard, sleep hard.
Yep. All right, guys. I gotta go. I gotta get some sleep.
This was fun.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out, and if you guys are both available next Wednesday, let's shoot for next Wednesday.
Sounds good, dude.
I'll get that list made.
All right.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yep. See you guys later.